looking at two different strategies to locate our hit off of the same pattern. So I encourage you to pay close attention to this. Also share this with others that you know that plays the game Pick 3. This could help them out also. We're looking at the state of California. California is a state with 2 drawings a day, 7 days a week. Right now, we're looking at June 2020 midday overall column results. So if you've been with me since the beginning, you already know what this is. The number on the left-hand side represents each and every day for the month of June. The number on the right represents which column that played for that specific day. Now you may refer to columns as the hit sum. I recommend that you wait 13 to 15 days and allow for your state to manifest a pattern. See which column they're playing from the most. See which column they're playing from the least. And see which column is not playing at all. And this will help you minimize those combination selections and also prepare you for bigger hits. Okay, so as we look at this, we can see that on the 3rd of June, they played from the 2 column. And on the 4th of June, they played from the 6th column. And on the 5th of June, the 6th column followed again. Okay, we see the same pattern starting on the 20th. They played from the 2 column. And on the 21st, they played from the 6th column. And on the 22nd, the 6th column followed. Okay, these are the type of patterns you want to look for. Okay, these are the type of patterns that will help you minimize those combination selections and prepare you for bigger hits. Okay, so if I was playing this drawing, okay, on the 20th, when the 2 column came back, I definitely would have considered combinations coming from column 6 and column 6 only on the 21st. Why? Because of the pattern that I saw earlier in the month. Okay, and this was only the 2nd time that the 2 column played. So it was a strong possibility the 6th column would follow. Okay, so for this, we decided to use a tic-tac-toe workout using reverse flip numbers and mirror numbers. Okay, so if you're familiar with flip numbers, you know the chart right here is in reverse. The numbers that are on the bottom of this chart actually go on the top, okay, for the standard flip number chart. So we're using it in reverse. And then we have the standard mirror number chart. If you're familiar with mirror numbers, you know how they pair up, okay? So we took the combination that played on the 20th, 598 from column 2, and we put it in the first row of the tic-tac-toe grid going straight down, okay? In the second row, we put its reverse flip number in the second row, okay, from the original combination that played on the 20th, okay? So for the number 5, the reverse flip number is 2, okay? For 9, the reverse flip number is 6. And for 8, the reverse flip number is 5. Okay, so that completed the second row of our tic-tac-toe grid. Okay, in the third row, we put the mirror number of the original combination that played on the 20th. We put its mirror number in the third row. So for the number 5, the mirror number is 0. For 9, the mirror number is 4. And for 8, the mirror number is 3. Okay, so that completed the third row of our tic-tac-toe grid, okay? So I knew that I was going to be looking for combinations coming from column 6, okay, according to the pattern that I saw earlier in the month. Now remember, there's only 22 combinations in each individual column. So I want to find all the combinations I can from column 6 in this tic-tac-toe workout. And this is what I found. 529, and we know that the numbers have to be touching. 204. 853, straight across. 268. And 565, a double. So from column 6, those were the only 5 combinations that I can find in this tic-tac-toe workout out of 22. Okay, so if I was going to use this, I definitely would have played all 5 of these combinations, probably more than one time, okay? If I was going to use this and considered them coming back to the same pattern they did earlier in the month, okay? It was worth a shot. And sure enough, on the 21st, they played 295, right here. So this definitely would have been a hit for me, okay? Now it could be that easy if you monitor exactly what your state is doing. Look for similar patterns, okay? Now I'm gonna show you a strategy where you also could have got the second hit on the 22nd just by following the pattern that happened earlier in the month, okay? So let's look at that right now. Now for this strategy, we knew it was a possibility that column 6 could return, okay? On the 22nd, okay, just like the pattern that happened earlier in the month. But it also was a strong possibility that column 0 could have followed. As you can see a couple of times throughout the month, when column 6 played, 0 followed it, okay? So I definitely would have considered combinations coming from column 6 on the 22nd and column 0, according to the patterns that happened earlier in the month. Okay, so for this, we're still using a tic-tac-toe workout, but we're doing something a little different, okay? Now we are using the winning combination from the 21st, okay? When we got the first hit, we're still using that from the day before, 295 from column 6. And we're putting it in the first row of the tic-tac-toe grid going straight down. Now in the second row, we're putting its mirror number, okay, of each individual number that played on the 21st. So for the number 2, the mirror number is 7, okay? For 9, the mirror number is 4. For 5, the mirror number is 0. So that completed the second row of the tic-tac-toe grid. In the third row, we put the reverse flip number from the original combination that played on the 21st. We put its reverse flip number in the third row. So for the number 2, the reverse flip number is 9. For 9, the reverse flip number is 6. And for 5, the reverse flip number is 2. Okay, so that completed our tic-tac-toe grid. Now I knew that I was going to be looking for combinations coming from column 6 and column 0, okay, according to the patterns that happened earlier in the month. Now remember, both of these columns, all columns, only have 22 combinations. So I want to find all the combinations I can from this tic-tac-toe workout from column 6 and column 0, a total of 44, okay? And this is what I found from column 6. 295, okay, the original combination that played on the 21st. This combination is still part of the 6 column family. We cannot leave it out. We know that combinations will repeat. Okay, 5, 4, 7. And we know that the numbers have to be touching. 240. And 790. Okay, so for column 6, those were the only 4 combinations that I can find out of 22, okay? For column 0, I found 046 and 974. So for column 0, out of 22 combinations, these were the only 2 that I could find. Okay, so if I wanted to try this strategy, I definitely would have played all these combinations from column 6 and column 0, okay? It was worth a shot. So as you can see in the first strategy, the reverse flip number we put in the second row. And in the third row, we put the mirror number. But for this strategy, we flipped it, okay? We put the mirror number first in the second row, and we put the reverse flip number in the third row, okay? Everything basing it off of the previous hit, okay? Each time. Okay, so it's worth a shot to see if this will work. And sure enough, on the 22nd, they played 574 right here. So this definitely would have been a hit for me. So I encourage you to try these workouts, okay? If one of them works, try the next one on the following day, okay? You might be surprised. Learn how to minimize those combination selections. Monitor exactly what your state is doing. Find the strategies that work and prepare for the big hit. If you found this information useful, I do encourage you to share with others that you know that plays Pick 3 and uses tic-tac-toe workouts, our mirror numbers, our flip numbers. Always remember, it's always better to give than receive, and the more you learn, the more you earn. Take care, everybody.